welcome to the latest update from Blocksworkz. Myself, Mike, and Alex here. Just thought I'd give you a quick rundown on what we learned from the NFT event last week in New York. So as you've probably seen on Twitter and other social networks, Alex and I were over there representing Blocksworkz and specifically XDC NFT. So a week later, just about recovered. As you can see, it's still clobbered up. It has been washed, but yeah, this is one of the items we're giving away at the event. So yeah, we thought we'd give you a quick rundown as to what we covered off at the event, who we met, and the lessons learned, and a bit of a general update really. So yeah, lessons learned. What are your key takeaways do you think from last week, other than a couple of hangovers? Met a few entrepreneurial individuals and lots of different things that we
That's it. No, there was a lot of key takeaways for me individually. Really how big the NFT space is at the moment, although it may not necessarily seem it with the whole market, but the utility around it and the future utility. I went to a sporting ticket seminar whilst I was there, and that was really interesting, and it's going to be a matter of time before sporting tickets are going to be NFTs as standard. Yeah. So at that event I had some really good conversations with some key connections who we've spoke to early this week, so we'll keep that contact there, and who knows, there could be some good stuff coming up in the future.
Yeah, in ticketing, yeah, so I kind of echo the same kind of comments really. Ticketing was a big theme over there. I went to the Coinbase event, I think it was, at the Radio City event, and Ticketmaster was speaking as well. and again, like Alex says, you know, it was seen as it's one of their key areas of focus now for Ticketmaster was the adoption of NFT technology and blockchain technology for ticketing. So, and it's a brilliant use case. You know, you can buy the digital token, transfer it after an event, and that ledger is there, so you can track where that ticket's gone and authenticity of that as well. So yeah, I agree. Ticketing was big over there, wasn't it?
Anything else for you, Mike?
Key takeaways, yeah, is obviously ticketing. I see there's big opportunities in terms of music.
Yeah.
That was a big thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
We attended a couple of events where some of the artists were actually releasing their latest tracks as an NFT. So, and they actually get a majority of the royalties instead of, you know, the big music industries, the big companies taking a large percentage. Yeah. Most of the royalties actually go to the artist, which is only, you know, positive.
Yeah, it was nice that the artist who we spoke to actually was saying how key it is, and they see such a big future in NFTs with music too, which again is going to grow and grow.
Yeah. So yeah, it was good to see the different types of artists over there from a creative point of view, not only the musicians, but also, you know, the different artists that we saw that were running different collections on the different chains. You know, we went over there with an open mind. Obviously, our priority is to build on the XDC network, but we very much went over there with an open mind, being agnostic to chain, to understand the utility around NFTs. You know, what's there for the industry. You know, how buoyant is the industry. You know, and I was actually just blown away with what was there in terms of the different collections, in terms of the different use cases that were being put forward. So it was brilliant. You know, we're over in the UK, and perhaps not perhaps, I know for a fact the adoption isn't there for NFTs and the utility around it, but certainly in the US and New York specifically, it's really popular.
It certainly is, yeah.
And yeah, I guess, yeah, for us and specifically to our products, one of the challenges that we've had whilst we were over there is the awareness of XDC in the retail space. And I'm sure the foundation and the XDC network won't mind me talking about this, so this isn't supposed to be, you know, a negative. It's just what we saw and felt whilst we were talking with and networking with everyone over there. There wasn't really any awareness of XDC network at all from a retail point of view. So when we were explaining our products, specifically XDC NFT, it was seen as a positive. You know, it's seen as a great platform, which was brilliant to hear, and motivating for us and the team.
Mm-hmm.
But it's how do we collectively now, as a community, start bringing the adoption for retail? We know the opportunity is there. We have specifically from Blocksworkz, we've got XDC NFT.
Yeah.
We've created the platform. We've created a number of collections on there. You know, the Super Bowls now have the option of reselling on the network as well. The Super Apes that we did, the Crypto City Punks, all these different collections are available to resell now. But now it's how do we drive adoption from a retail perspective on XDC? And we caught up with Billy and Sal, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, from the foundation, yeah.
So it was great to catch up with those guys, and we've discussed how collectively we can help, you know, start pushing the network and adoption. But you know, Alex and I were talking on the way back from New York. You know, we see a huge opportunity for adoption from a retail perspective. We know trade finance has been the focus for the network and the foundation, but there is such a big opportunity now from the retail side, isn't there?
And it was certainly what the foundation were saying as well, which was great to hear. And I believe they've just implemented a new marketing team as well. So certainly, you know, we should see that growing as well, and getting more people over to the XDC network. Yeah,
that was all good, all positive. And yeah, lastly from me, really, just in terms of other updates. So there's been a lot of chatter on social networks, and Alex has seen lots of engagement across different channels about what Blocksworkz are up to and where we are. So as you've seen, there's been a number of releases on the XDC NFT platform. There's more in the pipeline that we're working on in our test environment, so that's coming on. But there's been a lot of chat about the DeFi products, hasn't there? XDC swaps. So that's coming on very well. We were hoping to launch something by the end of June, so yesterday, but that's going to be pushed back slightly by potentially a couple of weeks. Now that is not because there's problems, it's because we're doing thorough testing. You know, given the nature of what we're designing and building, it's, you know, testing and quality is paramount.
That's it. And when we first put that communication out at that stage, we didn't realise that we were going to the event in New York. So we've lost a few hours testing there, but rest assured we will be working, you know, overtime into the night to get it absolutely spot on.
Yeah, you know, in the scheme of things, it's only a couple of weeks. We've always delivered on every project. We've never been delayed on any other projects or launches that we've put out there. So yeah, it's going to be pushed back a couple of weeks. Rest assured though, when we do release that product, there's going to be staking available for the Blocks token holders, where they'll be getting 20%, and also for XDC. It's great to announce that you will be able to stake your XDC with us as well, and there'll be a number of different pools that we're going to create on there as well. So. Yeah, all good. Anything else?
We will be doing a live draw today over on the XDC NFT YouTube channel, and that's for the winner of the Apple
Apple Watch.
Yeah. So we will get that. We'll get that on. So look out for that. At time of filming, I think there's 13 entries. So you know, get your tickets in. Got a good chance of winning there. So and you know, we will be looking at other you know, draws in the future as well.
Yeah. And then just finally on the competitions, there is a weekly Super Bowls competition as well. So anyone that holds a Super Bowl will be eligible to enter the competitions, which is drawn every week on a Friday afternoon UK time. So everyone that holds a Super Bowl will be eligible for one of the prizes that we're giving away. Those prizes will range from week to week, but I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's going to be, I can't remember what it is. Is it the AirPods?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's the AirPods that are going to be drawn for the Super Bowls holders. So all good. So wish you the best of luck. And yeah, thanks for your time. Have a great weekend, everyone. and speak to you soon.
Thank you very much, everyone, and just shout out as well, Plum Portal, thank you very much for the gear. Everyone in New York loved it, and we certainly love it too, so thank you very much for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, take
Bye-bye.
care.